Hey YouTube, how you doing? Zyro2 here again with another e-liquid review. Today I'll be reviewing Malibu, Menthol ICE, and SubZero from halocigs.com. These are 3 out of 4 of Halo's menthol e-liquids. Although Malibu was recently switched from being under the menthol category into gourmet. Which was interesting because I still consider Malibu to be a menthol vape. But it has like one of those really tasty flavors, almost like a dessert, um, kind of experience to it. So that's interesting. Yeah, so let me start with Malibu. Malibu is described as a frozen pina colada twisted inside of a light menthol wrapper. And it's really, really good. Ah, really nice, really nice. Yeah, that's really what it is. Definitely. The pina colada is really good, guys. I definitely get the pineapple and the coconut, and on the exhale you get the light menthol wrapper, which is interesting because on the inhale you don't really taste or feel any menthol at all. Even the throat hit doesn't feel like a menthol throat hit. You really get this nice menthol aftertaste on the exhale. So it's like they've, you know, again, Halo is really good at mixing flavors and layering them. The inhale is just really delicious, really sweet, tasty pina colada, and on the exhale, it's um, it's like put together in this menthol, and it's really nice. I like it a lot. This is um this is one of my favorite vapes from Halo. Yeah, I was very impressed with this. And I didn't think I'd get into something a little bit fruity or sweet or whatever. I was like hardcore tobacco, like give me a freaking cigarette now kind of guy. And Malibu really turned me around. So here's the bottle. Really good. 7 milliliters will cost you $5.99 for 30 milliliters, $19.99. Um, so really good high quality stuff on the Malibu. The flavor, I'd give it a 5 out of 5 just because of my taste preferences. I love it. I love this flavor. The throat hit is very smooth. This is it's a very smooth, very sweet kind of vape. There's no harshness or roughness to it, or it's not that strong, but it's very sweet, so it tastes good. And the vapor is really good too. Again, this is my Halo G6 with a low resistance cartomizer on it. One cartomizer got me through this entire 7 milliliter bottle. So go figure. I saved a lot of money not, buying 10 carts or whatever to go through that. So yeah, really happy with Malibu. Next we got Menthol Ice. And so I'm really sorry guys. I have Menthol Ice. It's right here in one of my cartos. But I did run out of the bottle. I gave it away to a friend actually. The story behind that goes is I recommended Halo to him, and he went off and bought it, but he got the 12 milligram strength, and he's a smoker, trying out e-cigs for the first time, so he was kind of, I don't know, like, I saw him smoking a cigarette, so I was like, oh, what happened? And he was like, oh, it's just not working or whatever. So I showed him what I got, the 18 milligram strength, and long story short, I traded with him. I traded with him my 18 milligram stuff for some of his 12. So, the Menthol Ice is a clean menthol taste in every drag. Very simple here. This is just, it's exactly kind of what it sounds like. Just menthol ice. The reason why, and I see the ice part, is oh, I'll talk about it in a sec. Hmm. Sorry, that's that's actually SubZero. Sorry about that, guys. I was like, wait a second. Yeah, Menthol Ice and SubZero are actually very similar. They're very similar. I want to talk about that, but I want to do Menthol Ice first. So this is Menthol Ice. Uh, hmm. Again, I am kind of running out of it, so that's unfortunate. The vapor isn't going to be as much as if this thing was fully filled, but let me talk about the flavor for you guys because I did go through basically the whole bottle of it. I did vape it. It was great. I loved it. I was really surprised by Halo with their menthol e-liquids because I was not originally a menthol guy when it came to vaping and e-cigs. Usually menthol was too intense for me, and it left a really strong aftertaste in my mouth. Menthol ice, however, it's not like that at all. It's so smooth. It's really just so smooth and clean and fresh. And the amount of menthol is like you can just vape it all day because it's not overpowering, and the base on the inhale is just it's very smooth. Mm. I use that word a lot. Sorry, I gotta think of something else. Menthol ice. It's just really good. It's um it's a great menthol e-liquid with a good amount of menthol for a guy like me, not too intense, but really just it hits the spot at the spot um in between too intense and too light. It's more menthol than the Malibu for sure, but nowhere near as much menthol as SubZero. And this is SubZero. This is a 10 ml bottle of SubZero. I actually have two in different strengths. One is 18 milligrams, the other one is 12. So let me start talking about SubZero because this is Halo's newest e-liquid. Actually, they just came out with it not too long ago, and I got a free sample of it in my recent order. Uh, excuse me. And SubZero is described as a intensely fresh experience packed with triple the menthol effect with a sweet mixed mint aftertaste. So what SubZero? Let me take a drink, kind of cleanse my palate a little bit. Because it's interesting. It's similar to Menthol Ice actually, and that is a great menthol vape, but it's completely different because they really did pack 3 times the amount of menthol into SubZero, and they gave it this nice minty, like mint aftertaste on it, which you don't get with menthol ice. You don't get any mint with menthol ice. With this, it's like vaping dentine ice. If you remember what that's like, like kind of like really, really intense chewing gum. This will just light your mouth, your throat, like on mentally minty goodness. And let me take a toot. Yeah, pretty good vapor with this. I like SubZero quite a bit. Um, I'm not a huge guy when it comes to really heavy, intense menthol vapes, but this is good. I do use this every once in a while when I want something that's like very like very refreshing, just kind of like wakes me right up. And I know a lot of people who really like SubZero because it's got like so much menthol that it's almost kind of comparable to, when you were smoking a menthol cigarette, just like really intense amounts of menthol, and the mint aftertaste is pretty good too. So the I like the flavor here. I definitely like SubZero. Um, the throat hit is quite good. The throat hit is pretty intense with SubZero because it's got that intense menthol throat hit. I really like the mintiness to it too. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. So overall, I think that the menthol e-liquids from Halo, at least these Malibu, Menthol Ice, and SubZero, they're quite good. Malibu just being my absolute favorite because I just love the flavors in there. And Menthol Ice again, really good. I love to get more of it. And SubZero it's nice. I think SubZero is really there for the people who, you know, just they love menthol and they like that really intense effect. If you like um like mm, like like wintergreen or like I can't remember the other chewing gum brands, but it's almost like that, and it's pretty good. So overall, I was really happy with these e-liquids. I definitely recommend you check them out if you like menthol, especially the Malibu. And yeah, that's all I got. So if you got any questions about these e-liquids or Halo or even the G6, please feel free to leave a comment below. And I hope you liked my review. Alright guys, keep on vaping.